Hi guys, Martin Curry from Belief Media. The date today, 31st July 2025, the time about 3:30 p.m. I recorded a video a couple of days ago detailing a special promotion we're having on our website product. It was recorded at night, so it was very dark and distracting. I didn't get to articulate myself the way I would have liked, so re-recording it now. We are having a promotion on our website. It's never been more important in the life of this industry to have a really good, solid, sound, integrated digital solution that it is right now. Our website product is not just a website. It includes integration with a system we call Yab, which is an email, SMS, and broad website / everything digital marketing social media system. Performs hundreds of functions. It does all sorts of U-Boot things and turns your marketing into a turnkey experience. The website itself. First of all, we only introduced the website. We're a digital and technology company. Programming, I guess, is our focus. Programming marketing tools and supporting marketing products, and then supporting brokers themselves through partner relationships and bilateral sort of code share arrangements and things like that. That is what we do every day. In fact, today I've seen two partners and signed up two partners for a broker. It was the 407th meeting I've done this year. Reason I mention that is the website is not provided with that kind of support in person anyhow. It's done over the phone. Historically, we have gone out with brokers and delivered them enormous value with the relationships we introduce to their business. We do some cold stuff, and we always, historically, and probably in the case of 75% of guys we've dealt with in Sydney, we've made sure that we've paid for ourselves on the first day. The cost again is about a few grand. It varies just a little bit based on circumstances and conditions, whether you're new to industry and so on, but it doesn't include any one-on-one time. Specifically, if you want to do video, then we will take you out in a group. So we can assign our time to 4 brokers at a time. We can do that over a couple of days because video is of paramount importance to your operation. If you don't understand that, then we need to have some tea and bickies, a sit-down chat, and correct your wayward ways, maybe brainwash you a little bit into the correct way of thinking. Now, the website supports about 1,000 features, right? It's integrated with your operation in a number of ways. It integrates fully with Microsoft 365, the full suite. That includes calendars, tasks, OneNote, SharePoint, everything. If you don't use those tools, it's no big deal. The focus, I guess, is just Microsoft Contacts, because contacts for SMS marketing and things are managed from within the Outlook environment. That is, you assign a category to an individual that becomes a SMS distribution list. So let's talk about the website. Right, forms on every page. Remember, we've got an every page ideology. It's a philosophy that underpins everything we do. Every single page on your landing page is a type of organic entry point. Traffic can come from anywhere for any reason. It has to convert. Let's talk about conversions. A website in isolation, it doesn't matter how good it is, it won't necessarily convert, right? Unless convert new traffic, unless you throw traffic at it. The point of the website, it converts in higher numbers. And that's like an objective fact. We're going to publish details on our Matrix API in the next couple of days, which gives sort of broad industry analysis. And we're going to share a few articles, I guess, on the success some of our guys have seen. Not everybody will do well. You have to be a good broker before you can have good digital. Amazing digital supporting a bad broker is not nearly as effective as amazing digital supporting a great broker. It supports Facebook marketing, LinkedIn marketing, Twitter marketing, all those sorts of marketing, integrated landing pages, all sorts of step form functionality and basic form functionality with integrated calendars, videos on every page via click and save. Click and save, that doesn't make sense, via a little panel which just allows you to assign videos. Of course, we're integrated with YouTube, so you just select the video and assign it to a page. All those sorts of things are necessary. It's got lots of FAQs. It's loaded, I think, with about 80 or 90 FAQs. It's got streets modules for the purpose of, well, it provides about 25 odd million pages, because every property in the country is listed with a map and geographic census data and all sorts of stuff, and street search functionality so people can search up their street, again to support property reports and those sorts of things that you might be doing. No stone was left unturned in the creation of this thing, and the newest framework, obviously rate data is updated every day. That's on your website. We're the only guys to provide that level of widget-based integration. The applications coming off that are generally AI supported, and there's a whole bunch of different ways of doing that. It's significant, right? If you went and had someone build this from scratch, it'd cost tens of thousands of dollars. Now that brings me to the next point, and we've just introduced, or about to introduce to all our general subscribers, the comparison engine, which I know, based on a recent conversation I had, one guy paid nearly $250,000 for a comparison engine. We're giving it to you for free. We're also, when we're ready to deploy it, probably about late August or early September, a standalone comparison engine if you want it. And the only reason we're doing that is to dilute the disruption that those services like CanStar and Money and Finder and all those sorts of people are having on the industry, because they're funneling people directly through to banks, which is pointless. It degrades and dilutes the purpose of our industry, and it usually doesn't consider anything outside basic kind of rate data, which we all know is nonsense. However, you'll have the comparison engine that'll filter people through directly to you. It'll only search against your accredited lenders, unless you've got an ACL, which means you can have a standalone website and you can list any lender you want. In fact, even without an ACL, you can still have a standalone site, list any lender, but you just have a really long disclaimer. That's made really clear in the regulations that comparison engines are legal. Being a broker introduces a little bit of complexity to that, but the website itself, guys, is just great. It's really functional. It's got a whole bunch of features and tools. It feeds that those attributes of expertise, experience, education, and entertainment and authoritativeness in order to deliver trust. It is the only, in my opinion, and objectively speaking, compare us against competitors, it's the only funnel-centric website in the industry. You need a good website. The only reason we built it is to support organic funnel traffic. And I know I look at websites every day that people send me for different reasons, and most of them just don't perform. Most brokers convert their numbers or they convert in very low numbers. We know objectively that ours just converts higher. Everyone that comes to us from their previous website experience, with the exception of a few guys that probably aren't promoting themselves in the right way, I have the opinion that if you don't create regular video on your website and you're not engaging in that sort of way, then you can't expect results to come to you organically. Results will be there if people already go to your website, certainly via Google My Business and things like that. But if you want new traffic, you have to stand out, and those principles of EAT are the basis of Know Like Trust, right? That's the basis of any connection. And video allows you to communicate in such a way that you can demonstrate your expertise very easily. It's very evident when people speak off the cuff and they know what they're talking about. And there are a lot of brokers that do that very eloquently and very well. Yabba, digital marketing, social media system, email marketing, SMS marketing, a whole bunch of website tools, all sorts of video tools and social media tools, everything. I'm going to ignore that phone call coming through, guys. If you're interested, like literally, it is a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. You get a great website. If it's the condition, I think I said it before, it'll be started next Thursday, so we can't do it before then because Dom's in San Francisco giving an AI talk to a fairly large conference over there, and if it's not delivered in a week, you get your money back, right? So again, it is a no-brainer. We give you 1 hour of full customizations, which is enough to completely rewrite the front page if you want the front page kind of looking different. The internal structure of it is pretty standard because it's designed as a funnel-centric website. You don't want to improve on what we have determined to be best practice. So if you're interested, guys, 0400 777 300, that's my mobile number. Call or text me at any time. 0400 777 300. You can call through to our office if you like. 1300 235 433, 1300 Belief. Lots of details on our website at beliefmedia.com.au, but it's worth giving me a call and seeing what we can do for you and your Facebook programs and your Facebook advertising and all those sorts of things. So give me a call. Again, 0400 777 300. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.